Hello and welcome back to another video, and in today's video, it's still raining outside. Nothing I can do about that. You might be able to hear it in the background. I don't really know. But today, we are going to be drawing something. I'm not sure. Pinterest is open, and I didn't scroll or anything. There's just a bunch of pictures. There's some pictures of birds, weapons, and Tedo. Let's draw a bird and kind of just see where it goes. We'll do that one. Yep, sure. It's a blue jay, which I'm pretty sure I've drawn some blue jays before. Alright, just quickly get a little bird in here, and then we'll come up with something else. I don't know. There's some medieval things. Maybe we'll do a medieval blue jay. I don't know how to draw that, but we can come up with something. There's a random lady there who looks panicked. Maybe we'll make him panicked. Give him a staff, because there's some sticks. Those are just sticks, those aren't staffs, but we'll give him a staff. Give him some armor. I don't know how to exactly give a bird armor. How would a bird wear armor? Thinking about it, you'd probably need to armor the bottom of the bird, right? Because, well, that's what you'd be seeing as a person on the ground. You would see the bottom of them. So the top wouldn't really need to be armored, would it? Their backs can be more exposed, and that's where their wings are too. So we need to armor the bottom. How do we do that exactly? I've got no clue. We're just going to come up with stuff along the way. We're also going to try to figure out how to actually do this wing, because that's not cutting it. What I have right there, that's not cutting it. We'll come up with something better. For a tail, we want this bitch to have a tail. We can give him a tail, yes. He can have a tail. There we go. Boom. Tail with feathers. Let's go 4 feathers, because 4 is better than 3. I actually want this to be more like this angled, but yeah, sure, that's fine. Looks like a mess, but bear with me. I might be able to fix it. I have just realized I am not following any of the references for the positions of this bird, so what am I supposed to do with this wing? I don't know what it looks like. That's a great question that I don't have an answer to. Alright. Well, maybe, like, something like that, and then the tail comes out of... I don't really know what a bird looks like, I'm being completely honest. I've drawn them a couple times, looked at pictures. I like birds. They're my favorite animals. But also, like, I don't know what they look like. Because I'm stupid. I mean, I don't know what fucking really any animals look like in detail. Alright. There we go. Boom. Okay, now we need a head. Now, how do we draw a head of bird? Well, we want to put it down a little bit, because I have changed the position of the bird a bit. But actually, I kind of want to put that back up, because that looks a little bit wrong. We want to give it a little bit of hair, just give it a little bit of differenceness from having a smooth, bald head. Give it a beak. Yes, we shall give him a beak. His head is too round, and he is too not correct. So we need to fix him. How does one fix bird that is not bird? I know. You see this eraser? You see this drawing of a bird? They become one. Now the drawing of the bird has become the little sparkles on the screen. And where does that go? Right into the carpet where it belongs. Yes, 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 yes. Alright. So what are we doing? What are we doing? We're still gonna draw a bird, because I'm not a little bitch. We started drawing a bird. We're not gonna back down now. I think I want to choose a different position, though. Because if I'm gonna put something on the bird that needs to be on its chest, I need to be able to see the chest more, right? So, is it still called a chest when it's a bird? I don't know. Why would it not be? I got no fucking clue. I'm not a birdologist. Alright, there we go. Boom. Perfect. It's beautiful. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. Can't you tell that this is a bird? Are we still drawing a blue jay? I don't know. I am also, yet again, not following the freaking references, because I am a genius. I do have one where the bird is facing me. I could use that. I don't want to. That's boring. I want to struggle. Yes, yes. All right. Boom, boom. Beautiful face. I do not think this is a blue jay anymore. I don't know. This looks more like a tiny bird. You know what? A fat blue jay. Wait, it's a fantasy bird anyways. I can do whatever I want with it. Oh, I can do whatever I want with it. What do I want to do with it? Oh, we can make it fat. Yes. Yes, okay. We got fat bird. It needs to be on a stick, on a staff. It's holding the staff. I mean, it should just be falling then because it's not flapping its wings. But we're just gonna not pay attention to that, okay? Okay? Good. Shut up, rain. Oh wait, that's not the rain. That's the air conditioner. God dang it. My apologies, air conditioner. Please turn on. It is hot in here. I am sweating. Yeah, sure. That looks like a shtick. Put some footsies on here, Mr. Bird. Get some footsies. Why am I being so hyper in this video? I haven't been this hyper in quite a while. That's a good question that I don't have an answer to. Yes, sometimes you're hyper, sometimes you're not. What are we doing? I don't know. Okay. Drawing a bird. Yes, a bird, yes. Yes, a bird. The bird. Yes, okay, there's its wing, but needs other wing, because birds have 2 wings, that's how they fly. We could give it 4 wings, because fantasy bird. But I don't want to do that, because it doesn't have its wings expanded. So no. Don't want to do it, so I'm not doing it. Let's give it just a little bit of separation between the 2 things, because I want to. Breathe because you are forgetting to breathe, and then continue drawing your bird, where really you're just adding random things at this point and kind of hoping that you can turn this into something quite exquisite when really you have no idea what you're actually doing. I forgot what I was actually saying, so it doesn't matter anymore. Bottom of bird, go there. Sweep to side to go there, and then we draw feathers because bird have feathers. Beautiful feathery tail because bird have feather tail because I say so because my bird. We shall name him Stephen. That is his species, not his actual name. He is a Stephen bird. Yes. Why? I don't fucking know. Because that's his name. So they called it Stephen. The man who found it, his name was Stephen. Therefore, it's a Stephen bird. Yes. His name is Bob, though. That's his name. His name is Bob. This is Bob the Stephen bird. But, his friends call him Peter, though. Obviously. Alright, now, how the hell do we draw this? I don't know. I was gonna say his name there, but I forgot all of the names that I have given him. So, Jared, how you doing? Yeah, that's your new name. You gotta have a constant name changes until I remember one of them, and then you will have a permanent name. Yes. What will it be? I don't know. Stephen. Yes. No, Stephen was the species. Yes. Clark. I forgot the other one I said already, too. Yes, he looks angry. That's fine. We could have him be angry, but I don't really want him to be angry. Now he looks suspicious. That's fine. I'm fine with suspicious bird. Oh, I wanted to give him armor and stuff like that. I forgot about that. Do I really want to do that? What if I just put, like, cloak around him, or fabric around him, because he's, wearing clothes for some reason? Because he's strange. He's a strange bird. Stephen birds are a really strange kind of bird. They wear clothes because they have a sense of fashion. But it makes no sense because no one knows where they get their clothes from. There's legends of I don't like that. There's legends of a bird clothier maker. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that story. I don't like that. He's not getting armor. I'm not erasing that because I'm lazy. And I need to erase the whole thing anyways. But, actually, let's go ahead and do this little thing called a scarf. It's a brand new thing, just newly invented. We'll try a scarf. Yeah. Okay. And then it'll go down like this. Bam. Bam. Look at the scarf. It's beautiful. Scarf needs actually 2 little things. Beautiful. Yep, sure, that's good enough. I don't exactly know if that one connects. Oh, I wanted to give it a stick. What if I made him flying? Like on a broom. That would be really funny. Oh, that'd be really funny. We need to make his thing up more, actually, because this is the top of it. That's the top. This is bibbidi bobbidi boo. This is the top of it. And then this is the base of it that is connected to tree or something. We're not doing the flying on it thing. I do think that'd be funny. I'm just not going to do it because, I don't know, I don't feel like it. Their stick, that's not a bad stick. It's fine. It's a stick. What do you expect? 5-star stick? There's a picture of Teto up here. Should we also give it drills? That would be funny. I'm not going to do it because it's more work than I want to put in right now. But we could draw like a little Teto in the corner because, I don't know, there's a panicked girl over here. What if we do a Teto with a panicked expression? Because, I don't know, this is an empty page and I want to. Alright, how long did that take me? Oh, my phone's almost out of storage. We only have like 15 more minutes. That only took me 11 minutes, so I don't think the rest is going to take me 15, but I should delete a lot of videos after this. Okie dokie, how do we draw Teto? I don't remember. And I don't have any pictures of Teto in my room. So therefore I can't look around my room. I can see Miku right there. And another one. I can't remember her name, but she's also a Vocaloid. There we go. Give it some drills. It's beautiful. It's the most beautiful Teto drawing I've ever seen. You gotta always add a little Teto into all your drawings. You wanna know why? Because every time I draw Teto, there's some random person who likes Teto and will comment on the videos, therefore making it do better. So it's the rules. You gotta add Teto to all of your drawings. Yep. It's the rules. I'm pretty sure it's in like the handbook of making videos or something that they like hand out to all people that make videos. Trust me. Right. I forgot I was supposed to do an expression. That's fine. That's not important. We drew Teto. That's all that's important. I want to make her... every time I draw Teto, I want to make her little... I don't know what that's called at the top of the head. I always want to make it a drill. I don't know how, though. Every time I try to do it, it's wrong, and I don't like it. We're going to erase this all now and try to turn it into something better. Are we going to draw the Teto? I don't actually know. You know, it'd be really funny if the, like, 3 people that watch this video don't know who the Teto is. Because I looked at my statistics recently, wondering if they changed, and they haven't. Still, I think it's around 80% of my viewers are between the age of fucking, I think it was 35 and, like, 60 or 80. Like, there's 2 chunks of statistics there, but they're both evenly cut, or they're both even, so I'm just... Why are you all old? Yes. No, I think that's funny, actually. It's been like that pretty much since I ever started recording. The first time I ever checked my statistics, I noticed that why is all the people watching me older people? And then I also realized that I have a mainly female viewer base, which I also don't understand, because I'm pretty sure women don't actually exist. Yes. I don't have a follow-up joke to that, though. My pencil's not sharp enough. It's been 15 minutes. My screen just shut off. Turn the fuck back on. And you better not, well, actually, I don't even need you, so I don't care what you do. Okie dokie, Mr. Bird. Yes, let's give you a little bit of, betterness. Yes. Ka-chow, ka-chow. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you looking sweet, Mr. Bird. Oh yeah, look at that. Mr. Bird got his fresh new haircut. He's looking fire. Yeah, bam. He's beautiful. He's the most beautiful bird I've ever seen in my life. Alright. Give him a freaking eyelash to make him even more fire. Alright, and then he doesn't get an eyelash on here because I can like never draw that one right, so I just don't want to. Alright, he gets a big old shiny. We'll shade this in and we'll actually be careful and not shading the wrong area. And make sure it's even. Alright, even enough. Yep, sure. Boom, look at him. He's beautiful. He's the most beautiful bird I've ever seen in my life. Okay, now on to Scarf. We should probably draw the beak first. Let's draw the beak first. Yes. Let's draw the beak. Yes. I wonder if me being more hyper like this would make the videos would make the videos better, or if my more calmness is better. I do not know. I'm not sure. I think what would make these videos better is if I edited them. Am I going to do that? No. I am not going to do that. But I know what could make them better is editing them. But that's like a lot of work. I don't want to do that. I'll do it sometime. Maybe when I'm not in school. Like at all. Like graduated from everything. I don't know. That's not important right now. What's important is drawing this fucking scarf. Alright. Yeah, that's not the curve that I meant to do. I messed it up. It's fine. Roll with it. You know, there's an eraser right there that can fix your mistakes. But roll with it. We're just gonna see what happens. I'd rather not fix the mistakes because I'm lazy. Not because I don't think I could, but because I'm lazy. And because I'm used to not fixing them, because I'm also still used to drawing with a fucking pen. And when I don't draw with a pen, I draw with a pencil that does not have an eraser. So I don't have an eraser. Because I draw on that sketchbook right over there that you can't see. But when I'm drawing with it, I don't have this. Because this sits right here on the floor. That sketchbook sits over there right next to my bed. Or my couch. So there's no erasers over there. There's just a pencil over there and a pen that's attached to the sketchbook. Alright. I don't actually know exactly how I want to draw the ends of this scarf, but I think that was pretty good. Okay, I want to add a pattern onto the scarf. I don't know what. I also wanted to make this scarf 2 layers. I did not do that, and we're not going to, because I already did this. However, I am realizing one thing. Why is this not looped over the scarf? Wouldn't you, like, do this with your scarf? You pull the scarf over. That's what I would do. Why didn't I? I'm not quite sure. That was just a little bit of a whoopsie by me. Or maybe I intended to do that, but just didn't realize because of when I erased it, the details was gone. I don't know. We're going to say that I probably just forgot because that's the highest probability answer. I just realized I should check my phone to make sure my mother has not messaged me. I do have a missed call from my mother. We're going to ignore that. My apologies, mother. I am sure that it's fine. She's probably just asking about the food, because that's what she called about just before I started recording. I don't like the unevenness of this scarf. It is annoying. I'm not going to fix it, though, because that's, sounds like work. I don't want to do that. Yeah, but I need to do that. You gotta do work to get money. Yeah, but I don't like it. I don't want to do work. But I want money. I should start doing commissions. No, I shouldn't. No, I need to get better before I can do commissions. I also would need to figure out how the hell. Well, actually, I do know how to do or where to do commissions, because I've done the research. But we're not close to being able to do that yet, because we need to be better at the arts before we can do that. Actually, it's more I just want to be able to draw digitally, and I tried to draw digitally not that long ago, and let's just say I kind of suck ass, dude. Like, I mean, obviously, I haven't touched my tablet in quite a long time. Oh, the air shut off and the rain stopped, and oh, it's so quiet now. That is weird. That doesn't matter though. Yeah, I gotta start doing some digital art too. That we'll do that later. Yeah, we'll do that later. I don't know. Maybe I'll document my digital art practicing too. I don't know. I might not do that. Because, well, actually, it'd be a lot easier to record digital art than this traditional art, because I have to sit on the floor to record this and sit at a weird angle. So every time I'm drawing, I'm seeing at this angle. I do not see from straight ahead. I do not see the angle that you are seeing, which can sometimes lead to little whoopsies in the drawings when I'm trying to do perspective. But I usually avoid perspective anyways, because it's easier to not do perspective. Alright. There we go. Here's a little footsie. Yes, there's the little footsie man. Here's your other little footsie, sir. Yes, what's your name, Stephen? No, you're Stephen Bird. You are a Stephen Bird. What's your name, though, Robert? It's not Robert, I just don't remember your name. Let's name you Hammond. Pretty sure some character is named Hammond. I don't know what. Is it from... It sounds like it's from a book, though. I don't read books. The last book I read was probably in, like, 5th grade or something. I am not in 5th grade anymore. I am an adult. Alright. Yeah, sure, that's fine. What was the last book that I read? I think the last book that I actually, like, willingly read was Catching Fire, the second book in the Hunger Games. And that was me finishing it after half a year of reading the first half, and then I read the second half a year later. And I'm not counting manga, I was counting, like, word books. If we count manga, then technically I read, like, I don't know, like 3 months ago. Yeah, that's still quite a long time ago, but it's closer. I don't read. Reading for nerds. Well, actually, I've read manga on my phone. That also counts. I forgot reading on your phone counts as reading. And I'm not counting reading articles for school as a reading, because that's not fun. I don't count that, because that's not fun. Alright. There we go. Okay, what does Bird Boy needs to look a little bit more like a bird, because Bird Boy is currently lacking in some of the bird qualities. Being his tail! He's missing his tail, man. Where's your tail? Where is it? Where'd it go? It's right here. It's right here, in case anybody was wondering, just in case anybody was wondering. Alright. There we go. Get that tail in there, Bird Boy. Yeah, now you're looking like a bird. Where's the boy part, though? Well, we're not going to add that, because I don't actually know what the difference between a girl bird and a boy bird is. I have no idea. Besides colors, and the bird and the boy birds have dancing prowess. Is prowess the right word? I don't know, but it sounds cool when I say it. So we're going to say it is, because it's a cool word. You don't need to know what words mean to say them. Just, it's a cool word. That's all that matters. Okay, there's our little bird boy. He's got a scarf because I gave him one. Yes. I have no idea what else to do. Oh, there's a Tedo there. I don't feel like drawing that anymore, so we're not going to do that. But there is Bird Boy. He is a Stephen Bird, and I don't remember his name. So here is Steven Bird. What shall his name be, though? Was it Herbert? I think Herbert was the one that I last gave him. So Herbert the Steven Bird. Herbert the Steven Bird. It's beautiful. Well, that pencil is... I actually have no idea where that went. Okay. Well, we're done. He's got no connection to his feet, to his body, but I don't care because I don't want to draw his legs, so this is it. Also, this video's 25 minutes long, and I'm gonna run out of storage in, like, a minute or so. So, bye-bye. Have a wonderful day. Subscribe. Do all the things. I don't know. Sayonara.